So when I was younger, I think I was about 5. I remember I was in the house and I was telling Shosho, I don't think mom is my real mom. I don't think I belong in this family because I'm a different color. I remember I told her, I'm not Muzungu like you people. I'm more, black, like an African. And Shosho was very shocked, I remember. And it's so weird that memory, that conversation sticks in my mind. I think it's one of the youngest.
Hey everybody, my name is Angie Murenga. You're watching Just Angie. It's Lifestyle Thursday. It's the 31st day of December. Can you imagine we made it? It's for, we made it. God is amazing. That's the 31st day of December 2020, about to enter into 2021. And we want to talk about colorism. Because when you were younger and we talked about grandmothers, I didn't know that you were having conversations with Shosho about why you were a different color from, but maybe it's only from me. I think your dad, you were around the same color as him as well. But I didn't even know it was disturbing you. I found out much later. That's why it's important to have grandparents. Yeah. And I don't even know what Shosho would say. What would she say to you about it? And what do you want to talk about it? And how did it affect you? Because, for real, Althea, I didn't notice.
The thing is, and that's where you make a point, when I was younger, I was raised around your side of the family.
Yes.
For the most part of it. So it was around you, your siblings, and I was the only first grandchild. And everyone from your side of the family is very fair-skinned. And for my dad's side of the family is where we get our darker skin tone from. So when I was younger, I think I was about 5. I remember I was in the house and I was telling Shosho, I don't think mom is my real mom. I don't think I belong in this family because I'm a different color. I remember I told her, I'm not Muzungu like you people. I'm more, black, like an African. And Shosho was very shocked, I remember. And it's so weird that memory, that conversation sticks in my mind. I think it's one of the youngest memories I have. And she told me, Wamiru, that's your mom. You belong to this family. We're just different, skin tones. And I remember she asked me, who told you this? And even when I look back, I'm at 5, I really didn't notice this on my own. Someone must have said something.
Somebody must have said something.
Because at 5, no one is thinking about skin tone. And my mom can be, because she's not the same as me, we're different. But that was a conversation that we had. And it still stuck with me even till today, because there's always been in the media and everything, even my dissertation I wrote on colorism and skin bleaching in Africa, about lighter skin women, being the more desirable woman,
getting the better options.
When they're favored, they get preferential treatment, and I social capital, they're able to get a man who will buy you a nice car, but the dark skinned girl is told, you'll actually have to get by based on your brain and by merit, work hard, and that's how you're gonna get by. It's not gonna be easy for you. I was actually having a conversation with a friend of mine yesterday, because that's what her mom had told her. Your lighter skinned cousins will be them, it's easy. There's not much pressure on them. They can find a man, they can be good. You are gonna have to go to school, focus, and that's how you're gonna make it.
And did she tell her it was because she was darker?
Yeah, because she had asked her mom, because she was also darker than her cousins.
Wow.
So yeah, and the thing is, you never saw it.
When you brought it up, and you brought it up much later, that you'd had maybe around 10, that you'd had this conversation with Shosho. I never saw it. I never saw it at all. I was just breezing through life, very happy. I have a baby. Everything I'd asked God for, He gave me new. I hadn't noticed it at all. And the families have different colors, different skin tones, and I didn't think it was affecting you. But somebody must have said something. But I remember your project, your dissertation. At LSE was very good. USC, yeah? This was
LSE. No. So
it was USC.
No, University of Leeds was when I spoke about the colorism.
The colorism.
My undergrad,
so you said that the people were bleaching. Then I started noticing. I'd never noticed. I was walking in town, I think on Mwangi Street, and I saw a poster. I was like, oh my goodness, here it is immediately. Skin whitening, skin lightening. I'd not seen it until I saw it all around me. But I think the saddest story was the women who give their children pills.
Yeah.
To become lighter. This is poison.
Yeah.
I was like, good Lord. But then I started seeing it. That
when you look at it, do you think that do you feel like you've ever had any privileges, even when you were younger, because of the way you looked?
I don't know. I don't think so. But maybe you get acceptance. I'm thinking like even when I went to the UK and places like that, I think if you're lighter skinned or closer to
the white, like to
that, there'll be some sort of favor that that is not there on people who are darker skinned.
Yeah. And what advice would you have given me if I'd come to you because I came to Shosho? So if I'd come to you at that 10 years old, like at 5 or 10 or whatever, what would you have?
I've told you that this happens. It's in the generations. It's in the genes, you know. And people are doing well, whether they are light colored or dark colored.
Yeah.
We just soldier on. And also your dad, you and your dad have almost the same color. So I don't think I hadn't seen it in that way at all.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't, even at that point, maybe my answer would have been flippant and then probably would have upset you. Maybe I'd not have been able to.
Or you not have, because you didn't see it.
I didn't see it. Yeah, I'd not engaged with it. And I was like, wow.
Yeah. Well, it's an argument that's out there. And as I've grown older, and even had conversations with my peers, I love my skin. I love my melanin. I wouldn't do anything to change it. But you see people's mindsets when like I'll have conversations with my friends, male friends, and be like, I like light skins, or like I'm mixed race girls. Those are that's my preference. And I'd like to have, because I'm like, if it's a preference, okay, but like, why is it a preference?
Why is it a preference?
What are you tying to that? Thank God I've been able to work hard, go to school and make my own money, and no one is trying to tell me, you're not beautiful because you're dark skinned. I know that I am beautiful, and I have also a sense of identity that you have also led a lot into me realizing. I don't feel like I'm insecure. You've always put in a lot of confidence in me, even my dad as well. And that's one thing I'm grateful for. But there are people who are battling out there with
struggles about their skin color.
Yes, African. I feel like African girls, young girls. But social media has helped a lot. Yes, there's pages always celebrating us, celebrating our melanin. I think I even follow some like dark skinned women pages and melanin beauty pages, and just trying to change that narrative that Black women are also beautiful, and all women are beautiful. It's not a competition. I feel like a lot of women, we're always put to pit each other against each other. Even the debates on colorism. I think Oprah did a show on it, and we're always saying light-skinned women say dark-skinned girls in school did this to me, and then the dark-skinned girls are like the light-skinned girls in school did this to me. And I think society loves to pit women against each other, and I think the whole moral is, we are women at the end of the day, light or dark. We're going to go through similar situations in life. Let's just band together, come together, love being, celebrate womanhood, celebrate beauty, and that's my response to it. So I don't like that pitting against one another, clashing.
But sometimes you are a very beautiful woman, and sometimes I think even your beauty is lost on you. I walk with you in the mall, so I walk behind you, and I'm like, I promise you, I'm gonna kill somebody in like 3 minutes. And then I ask you, and you never see it.
I'm so
I walk through with you airports, and I'm behind you, and I'm like, Althea, why aren't you seeing all these people? Some of them I have to give them another evil eye, like, please. And then also don't be so overt. You can't Google somebody's child like that. Hey, please, relax. Nikki, what is it? So I'm always, every time I walk behind you, it's a whole entertainment show.
Yeah.
When I walk behind you in the mall, I see people, how they react to you. But what always amazes me is that you're very oblivious to it, which is good, and you should have that confidence. Yeah. And I don't think our beauty should be in our skin color. I really don't. We all have different shades. We all have different shades, different colors. We're different. We're diverse, and also what is beautiful to one person is not beautiful to another. But we should just all live in peace and harmony.
But even brings to mind a recent example. I had gone to the coast in August this year, and then I'd gone to do my hair, I think take it out or something, and the salonist was like, hey, you've become really dark. So I was like, yeah, I was in Mombasa, of course I've been burned by the sun, I got a bit dark. Then she's like, oh no, I can actually sell you these pills, they lighten your skin tone, so at least your skin tone can come back, you look like you've unguad. That's what she had said. And I was like, wow, like it's such a just a touchy top. Like you're assuming that I'm upset that I've gotten a tan. What if I'm happy? What if I'm like, yes, I'm, more melanin is in my skin, I'm loving it, but you're already assuming I'm looking at it in such a bad light that you're giving me something to help me become more lighter or whatever. So yeah, it's just a topic, but I mean a pressing topic, but like I agree with what you're saying, that beauty should not be in our skin tone and the outward, but like.
And I've just wondered how it would be like. Now I was thinking if I had another child, because I was supposed to, let's say I had another child and that child was light skin.
Yeah.
Now how would that have made you feel, or what does that what does that do in families?
Actually,
I don't know.
true.
And me, I'm the darker one even in my amongst my siblings, and my mom and my sister.
Much more fair.
I am much more fair.
No,
than
they
I
are
am.
more. Yeah,
they are
much
more fair than I am. Yeah.
So yeah, it's. But I always also say God did it for a reason.
Definitely, and the fact that you're in media, and I think the time and the age that you live, where people want to glorify the light skin, I think there's a reason why you're dark skinned and why the beauty that God gave you is for a reason. Yeah. And the brains also, because it's always surprising to see people who think you're clever as well.
Yeah, they're shocked.
It's so shocked. I keep wondering. It's like I missed a memo somewhere. Beautiful people are not supposed to be clever. Neither are they supposed to be kind. Because also when people engage with you, they say you're so nice, and you wonder, what am I supposed to be? So if you're beautiful, you're not supposed to be kind.
Yeah.
If your melanin is darker, you're not supposed to be. Or if you're beautiful, you're not supposed to be smart.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
So I don't understand where these. Are they called? What are they called then? Stigmas? Is it
stereotypes?
Stereotypes that people have. Because every time people talk with you, they're like, "Oh, she's so bright. Oh my goodness,
nice.
she's so nice." Yeah. Or the negative ones are the ones. Do you see what Pastor Angie's daughter is wearing? I'm like, oh my Lord.
And that's one thing I always love, that even as you've come into this walk of, becoming a public figure in Christianity and being a pastor, that you've always still defended me. And you've also not been the conventional, pastors who is trying to stifle their child and not let them live life. You'll always say, I'm the one who chose to be a pastor. She didn't choose to be a pastor. So just leave her. Put the pressure on me. Don't try and tell me what is she wearing. I saw her when she was leaving the house. She's okay. I'm the pastor. Actually, we left together. So I really love that you've defended it. That's one thing I always treasure. Like, you've always just let me be me. Sometimes parents can try and put this standing they have or status onto their child, and the child didn't ask for that status. It was a decision that you made. So yeah, I appreciate that.
I'm very grateful. I'm grateful as well, Althea. I really am, and it's the last day of the year, and I'm so grateful. God has really blessed us. When we look at our journey and our lives, one day we'll come back and talk about that as well. We've come a long way, and every step we can see that God has been with us.
Exactly.
But the salvation and the path that I've chosen is not your path, it's my path.
It's something that I'm on with you.
Yes.
As well.
But I don't have to thump it into you and say, this, you do this, you go this way. No. Because I also understand there's an age to do things. There's an age. Sometimes when you leave me sitting on the sofa, you're always like, Mom, you're not going anywhere. I'm like, hey, I went and till now all I want to do is sit on my sofa. Yeah. So there's different times and seasons for doing different things. So you do what you need to do. Yeah, as long as I know that you're safe, I pray. And you also like throwing it back in my face. There's a time you told me, with all the prayers that you make, surely
nothing can happen.
Nothing can happen to me.
Nothing can happen.
That's now for throwback to me. But you have to have faith, in the prayers that you make and the God that you serve. Yeah. So I'm so grateful, and thank you for coming on to do Just Angie.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You're very welcome.
It's been such a great time. I've had a good time. Discussing topics with you.
All right, yeah. Love you so much.
Love you too, Mom.
Do well.
I will.
And do well everywhere you go.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
God bless. Bye-bye. You should tell them your nice bye.
Oh, goodbye. Wait, no. Let me do it again. Say bye.
Goodbye. God bless.
Have a good, what? What am I saying? You just do the exit.
See you guys. God bless you. Happy New Year. For tomorrow's Happy New Year, happy end of year, and Happy New Year. And try and have amazing relationships, with your children, with your spouse, with everybody around you, with parents. Sometimes it's a difficult time to do families, because every family has its own issues and dynamics, but just really try and just have a beautiful time and spread love and cheer. And in terms of melanin and colorism, please, let's relax and let everybody live life and enjoy life and give opportunities to everybody. It cannot be about somebody's color. Bye-bye.